All right, let's go ahead and pull up the Mount Rushmore head. This is a group of rappers that are elite, the cream of the crop, the best of the best. They all came up around the same time, the 2008, 2009, 2010 era. They all have a massive fan base. Every time they drop an album, they are guaranteed to hit 200,000 K in the first week. They all have the versatility to get on any track and kill their verse. I am talking about the 2010 Mount Rushmore head, the one and only Drake, the one and only Kendrick Lamar, the one and only Nicki Minaj, and the one and only J. Cole. So let's do a quick recap. We got Kendrick Lamar, 5 albums. J. Cole, 6 albums. Then you got Drake with For All the Dolls that was released last October. He is at 8 albums. And you know, there's a bigger conversation with Drake because For All the Dolls was released last October. He just recently released an EP called Scary Hours. And a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people feel that Drake is oversaturating the market. And if you think about it, he released 1 album in 2021, Certified Lover Boy. He released 2 albums in 2022, Her Loss and Honestly Nevermind. And this year he released For All the Dolls and then came out with another EP. So it's like, is Drake oversaturating the market? Why? Because he really loves music? Is he trying to beat Jay-Z's record? Because you know, Jay-Z is the only rapper at this point to have 10 certified platinum albums. And Drake is at number 8. So he's close. But we are not here to talk about Drake. We are here to talk about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is currently sitting at 4 albums, with the 5th album, Pink Friday 2, releasing on her birthday, December 8th, 2023. I'm excited for her album. If you're a true fan of the culture, if you're a true fan of rap, then you will also be excited for Nicki Minaj's new music because we want to see what she got to offer. I'm not saying you got to be a barb. I'm damn sure ain't no bar. I don't stan anybody. I just feel like people who stan celebrities is like a cult following. Keep that over there. I'm a fan, but I would never be a stan. I like who I like, but I would never find myself obsessing over somebody that I don't know. You know, anyway, for this video, I will be talking about simply my expectations for the album. I'll be giving my thoughts and opinion on the title, the album cover, the features, what type of music I want to hear from Nicki Minaj, all of the above. So let's get into it. And quick disclaimer, because I already touched on the barbs, Team Minaj, whoever, let me give a quick disclaimer. I will be giving my genuine, authentic opinion about Nicki Minaj and her music. This is not a gossip channel. I don't do celebrity gossip. I don't give a So I'm not going to be discussing her husband. I'm not going to be discussing her beefs with Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Cardi B, all of the above. We are here to talk about the music and the music only. Now, you will hear me say if I like this song or don't like this song, if I like this idea or don't like this idea. Don't go in the comments crying and being defensive. I'm different, just like you. We all have different sets of opinions, okay? So let me just give that disclaimer because, like I said, Nicki Minaj fans are crazy. I don't know who has a crazier stan base. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce and the Beehive, NBA Youngboy and his fans, or goddamn Taylor Swift. Those fans, Swifties, whatever. Oh my God. I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic. Theme song. All right, first of all, let's talk about the album cover. Beautiful. Literally beautiful. I don't know if it was the idea of Nicki Minaj. I don't know if it was the idea of her team. I don't know if it was the idea of a creative director that she decided to reach out and work with. But whoever came up with this concept is so aesthetically pleasing. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is a beautiful cover art. This is actually my favorite cover art out of all of her album covers. This is such a gorgeous cover. I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. She did her thing with that. Now, she has been releasing alternate versions of different cover art via her Instagram and Twitter. I don't know which one is the official version. I'm assuming there's a cover art for a Target purchase, a cover art for an Amazon purchase, a cover art for a website purchase. I don't know, but I really feel like the very first one that she released to the public, I really want that to be the album cover because it's ingrained in my mind. Like, I absolutely love that cover. She looks beautiful. 10 out of 10 for the cover art. All right, now let's talk about the title, Pink Friday 2. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I think it's stupid. Why are you calling this Pink Friday 2? No. Pink Friday 2, the name, it just doesn't really match the energy that I get from the cover art. You know, it's like Pink Friday 2, why? Pink Friday 2 seems so redundant because the first album was called Pink Friday and then the second album was called Roman Reloaded Pink Friday, and then she did a Pink Friday, the re-up version edition, and I think she did like some type of mixtape or EP or something, and that was coded in like Pink Friday. I don't know. I don't like the Pink Friday mantra. Like, we understand that Pink Friday, that album was her debut album, and that was like one of the biggest female rap albums to go platinum in like 5 years, since like 2007 or something. Like, I understand it. I get it. I'm pretty sure she chose Pink Friday because she wants her stans to be put in the mindset of excitement of how they were when they were first anticipation her debut album. I can get that. I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't want to speak for Nicki Minaj. I don't want to speak for her fans, but I'm just assuming that's the reason why she called it Pink Friday 2, which is just reignite that excitement and reignite that flame. I just don't like it. Just don't like it. Like, just Nicki, just let it go. Just let it go. I'm sick of the Pink Friday mantra. I believe that she should have called this album Onika. I mean, think about it. Look at the album art and imagine if you see cursive letters of her first name, Onika, just right across the album. Wouldn't that fit aesthetically? I'm just saying, like, Onika would have been a far better name for the album than Pink Friday 2. I just think Pink Friday 2 is so unoriginal and so redundant. We've been there, done that, got several t-shirts. Leave Pink Friday alone. I really feel like if she called the album Onika, it would just be absolutely perfect. Or she could have did a whole self-titled album, just called it Nicki Minaj. Or she could have named the album off of Papa Bear's first name. Well, as a matter of fact, not his first name, because I know she wants to keep his identity a secret because, again, her stans are crazy. So I get that. So I won't even say his first name, but maybe if she named the album off of Papa Bear's middle name or something. I don't know, just anything besides Pink Friday 2. Don't like the title, but it don't matter because the album's still gonna be good. Let's just be clear. I don't give what the name of the album is. We all gonna listen to it. My musical expectations for this album. All right, let's get into it. For me, I think Nicki Minaj's best album is The Pink Print. It showcased versatility. It showcased her depth. It wasn't full of hits dedicated to the radio or hits dedicated to trending. I know, you know, the lead single was like Anaconda, and I really am not a fan of Anaconda, and neither is Nicki. She didn't even like Anaconda anymore, so that was a valid statement. But I don't know, the Pink Print, she just went places where people didn't think she can go. Like, people underestimated her knowledge and her ability to really take rap to a different place. And for me, she did that with the Pink Print. So for Pink Friday 2, I want her to outdo her best project. I want her to outdo the Pink Print. I want this to be Nicki's version of a Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I want this to be a Nicki version of a Jay-Z 444. I said 4 to 4. I said 4 for 4. I meant what the? I said 4 for 4. I'm thinking about Wendy's. I meant 444. What the hell? Yo, get off me. I want Pink Friday 2 to be Nicki Minaj's version of a Kendrick Lamar Damn. Like, I want this to be the critically acclaimed project of Nicki Minaj. And here's the thing, everybody has different definitions of critically acclaimed. I'm not saying she needs to make albums to please the critics. That's not what my definition of critically acclaimed. My definition in my mind is when somebody releases a critically acclaimed project, that particular project, it is so different from everything else that's out there. They're not putting out songs for the clubs. They're not putting out songs for the radio. They're not putting out songs to trend on social media. It's literally a different sonically pleasing sound that has elevated the culture. Is such a different level that nobody has ever seen. Nobody has done it before. And when they put this album out, it is going to break records, but it's also going to cause impact, and it's also going to demonstrate legacy. That's my version of a critically acclaimed album. Now, I gave that title to the Pink Print, but I really want to take that title from the Pink Print and stamp it on Pink Friday 2. I want her to put her best foot forward with Pink Friday 2. I just want this to be astronomical album. I want Nicki Minaj to utilize 90% of her talent, because she has a lot of talent, to create something that's never been done before, and it's going to create a lasting impact. That's my expectations for Pink Friday 2. I know some of her fans gonna be like, oh, well, she ain't got nothing to prove. Why she gotta do this? Why she gotta do that? Why can't she make fun music? Do you know the person that you're advocating for? Nicki Minaj is not one of these rap girls from TikTok. She's not an Ice Spice. She damn sure ain't no Sexy Red. Nicki Minaj is the standard, okay? She is part of the Mount Rushmore head. She got a stamp of approval from people like Jay-Z, Kanye West, and of course, the Lil Wayne. Nicki Minaj, her talent level is out of this world. You know that Nicki Minaj wants to outdo what she's done in the past. So the people that may say, oh, Nicki Minaj ain't got nothing to prove, you're right. She doesn't have anything to prove. But the amount of talent that she possesses, she's going to outdo her last project, which was Queen. She's going to outdo her last 4 albums. She's going to raise the bar, because Nicki Minaj always raises the bar. And you got to think, Queen has been released in 2018. It's been 5 years. A lot of things has transpired within those 5 years. She got married. She had a child. She expanded her brand by hosting the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. She became the 2nd female rapper and the 4th black woman to receive the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award at the VMAs. Nicki Minaj is bringing a lot of experience to Pink Friday 2. So I just want that experience to be demonstrated in this album, because I know she can do it. And I expect her to do it. My expectations with Nicki Minaj is the same expectations I have with Drake. It's the same expectations I have with Cole. It's the same expectations I have with Kendrick. Like, these are the cream of the crop. So anytime that they're going to put a project out, they're going to bring their best. Drake might be questionable, but again, we'll say that for another video. But regardless, the 4 of them have consistently and consecutively given us a good body of work over the years. So we know this album is not going to be a album. It's not in her heart to do music. Like, it's Nicki Minaj, people. Come on. Now, let me add a little bit of clarity. A little bit of clarity. Now, this is for me. I am not speaking for anybody else. This is just personally my opinion. Mandy's millennial mouth. The subject matter of whatever Nicki Minaj decides to rap about, I don't care. I don't care. I feel like artists have the right to talk about whatever they want to talk about in their records, sing about whatever they want to sing about in their records, rap about whatever they want to rap about in their records. I will never judge an artist on their subject matter unless they are purposely demonstrated demonic activity, i.e. Doja Cat, i.e. Lil Nas X, i.e. Uzi, i.e. Kanye. Once they cross that line, I am out. Let's just be clear. Keep that over there. I don't want it. I don't need it. You sold your soul. Have fun. But I'm saying all this to say I am not going to be critical. I'm not going to say Nicki Minaj needs to talk about her being a mother in her records. Nicki Minaj needs to talk about being a wife in her records. No, Nicki Minaj can talk about whatever the hell she wants to talk about in her album. It's her album. She has the freedom to do whatever she wants. And I hate when people are critical saying, oh, I am tired of female rappers rapping about this, rapping about that, rapping about this, and the third. Then don't listen to them. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. The think pieces, the TikTok rants, the YouTube rants, when they be like, oh, rappers always rapping about sex, drugs, killing, da 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 da. Okay. You have a streaming app. You either have Spotify, Apple, or Tidal. Listen to somebody else. It's not that hard. If you don't like what a person is rapping about, that is fine. Music is very subjective. Everybody has different tastes in music. So all you have to do is listen to somebody else. It is not that hard. God damn. So Nicki, you already know you got creative control to do whatever the you want to do. That's that. Let's move on to the features.
Like Nicki Minaj features on the way.
Right. And you know what that does? Like throughout my career, it makes me get back to my fun side, and it makes me push my pen. Because when I write a feature verse, I don't restrict myself as much.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the Pink Print freestyle. I feel I could say anything I want. It's like freestyles and features, like that's the time when like you show off, like as a rapper, I think. And like with the album, I feel sometimes a little bit more pressure to stay on topic or to be serious or to have a message. So the features is a way for me to like just get back in the ring.
Now y'all know Nicki has said time and time in the past that she loves doing collaborations. When she is working with a different artist, she always brings her A game, because rap is a competitive sport. So if you got somebody that's bringing the bars, she's going to make sure that she brings her bars to the tables. If we do get a couple of features on Pink Friday 2, this is who I want to be on the album. All right, first off, Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z have not collaborated on the track since Monster, and that came out in what, 2010? 2010, 2011? I think 2010. Jay-Z, we need you on the Nicki Minaj album. What's up? What's up? I'm just saying, like, Jay-Z is the blueprint. Nicki Minaj is the pink print. She even said on that one freestyle, I think it was the Young M.A. freestyle, the Ooh freestyle, she's the female J. So let's get the female J and the actual J on a record together and do it for New York. I would love that. Wouldn't y'all love that? A Nicki and Jay-Z collab? That would be perfect. Now, in terms of female rappers and the new rap girls, because everybody been begging for a Nicki Minaj collab for years. It's been a whole campaign, a whole big situation. Honestly speaking, Nicki, if you're gonna choose one of these new rap girls to work with, I only wanna see a rap collab with you and JT, of the City Girls. Y'all know I love JT. Princess of Rap. I'm just saying, the actual Princess of Rap. JT and Lola Brooke, because Lola Brooke is from New York and she raps like Foxy Brown, and you are a big Foxy Brown fan. Foxy Brown co-signs Lola Brooke. I really feel like you and Lola Brooke, if y'all was to get on the track together, that would be fire. I mean, I don't have a lighter, but flames. Can you imagine just the way that Lola flows on the track and just the way Nicki Minaj writes a beat? That track would be fire. And I'm saying these New York collabs, a track with Jay-Z and a track with Lola Brooke, that would go in. And that's it. Don't collaborate with Ice Spice. You've done it twice. I was never wowed by that. It is what it is. Please don't you ever collaborate with Sexy Red again. I don't know what the reason why you did that. Stop working with girls that can't meet you lyrically. Ice Spice cannot meet you lyrically. Sexy Red damn sure can't meet you lyrically. I mean, she writes her raps with crayons. Like, be for real. If you're going to choose to work with a new rap girl, work with a new rap girl that is talented. And work with a new rap girl that you like. I'm just saying. Here's a rap feature I don't want. I do not want another Nicki Minaj, Drake, and Lil Wayne collab. Why? It's been done over and over and over and over and over again. It's not exciting to me. We got only Truffle Butter, No Frauds, Seeing Green, and then all the Young Money collabs. I get it. I get it, you know, like them on a track together. Like, I understand it brings excitement, you know, because that Young Money era was very iconic, and Nicki and Drake were the two main stars of Young Money. And then you got Tyga truckling along. But I'm not going to be excited if I get a Wayne, Nicki, and Drake collab, because they've done it so many times. Now, what we do need to do, now I'm going to bring Drake back in here, okay? What does need to happen? Do you guys remember back in 2000? I want to say it was 2006 or 2007. I really feel like it was 2007. No, I'm tripping. I think it was 2009. What the It was 2009. I have the CD. The CD is in my car. No, it was 2008. Okay, it was 2008. Yes. 2008, I just entered high school. I was a freshman in high school. Yes, it was 2008. Okay. Do y'all remember in 2008 when T.I. released one of my favorite albums, Paper Trail? And one of the tracks on that album was called Swagger Like Us. It had T.I., Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and Jay-Z. An iconic collab. 4 rap legends of the early 2000s. Dominated the game. And they got on the track, they performed it at the Grammys, and it was just a massive hit. We need an updated version of Swagger Like Us. So who should be on it? The Mount Rushmore heads. Imagine a song with Nicki Minaj, Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar. Come on, y'all. Come on. Like, can you imagine if they was to get, if the 4 of them was to get on a song together? And do you understand how shambled the industry would be? I swear to God, I promise you, Twitter would be going crazy because everybody would be debating who has the best verse, who had the best verse. Well, Drake said this, Cole said this, Kendrick said this, but Nicki went in on this. What? I'm sorry, maybe my imagination is just going to different places, but imagine if Nicki Minaj was to take the route that T.I. did and invited the 4 of them to get on a track and battle her bar for bar, bar for bar, bar for bar. That would go crazy. I don't even understand why DJ Khaled, who loves doing collabs, why he didn't think of that idea. Damn. Now, to be serious, I don't believe that a collaboration that big will be on Pink Friday too. But who knows? I mean, Drake and Cole, they on tour together. Kendrick been quiet, but who knows? I'm just saying. You know, I'm not here to start nothing. I'm just giving my opinion. I would really love for that to happen. Speaking of J. Cole, I remember I commented on a post I saw on IG because Nicki Minaj was defending J. Cole against Soulja Boy, who was just a idiot. I remember my comment, I said, why hasn't Nicki Minaj and J. Cole gotten on the track together? They both collaborated with Bia. I have nothing against Bia, but how y'all both collaborated with Bia, but y'all missed each other? Like, can you imagine a Nicki Minaj and J. Cole collaboration? That would go up. That would really go up. And same thing with Kendrick. Why hasn't Nicki Minaj collaborated with Kendrick Lamar? I'm just saying, she made a reference a minute ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. Somebody asked her this on Queen Radio, and she made a joke saying, because, you know, Kendrick Lamar don't want to get on the record with the kid because, you know, he'll get washed.
Is because he don't want to get washed. Nice. No, I don't know, but I'm a huge fan of him and his talent, and, you know, I'm looking forward to collaborating with him one day, hopefully, because he's animated, and I like the, you know, the animation and all that stuff, but also, he just respects the craft of rap, and at this time right now, Yeah, that's all I'll say about that.
Okay. I'm just, hey. Nicki has been bar for bar against Eminem. Nicki has been bar for bar against Kanye and Jay. I'm pretty sure she can handle Kendrick Lamar. I'm pretty sure she can handle J. Cole. But talk is cheap. Somebody got to set it up. Nicki, if you got to push the album back another week so you can make this happen, set it up. I'm ready. I don't give a about your fans. I'm just saying, do this for the culture. Oh my God, that would be so beautiful. That would be so beautiful. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hyping y'all up. These are just ideas out of my head. Don't take anything I say seriously. I have not been, looking at the tweets that Nicki has liked, this, and the third. I'm just saying, like, I would love for something like that to happen. But I'm speaking it into existence because maybe it can. In the category of features, that's pretty much all I got to say on the features. Even if she decides to do the J. Cole route and do an album with no features, do it. Go ahead and do it. I don't need nobody to sing on my hook. I don't need nobody to add to my verse. I want this to be a solo album of me and me only. Hey, go ahead, Nicki. It's your album. Do what you gotta do. Beat J. Cole's record of having 2 albums that go platinum with no feature. You can do it. Now, question. All the songs that she released in 2022, at first it was Do We Have a Problem with Lil Baby. Then it was Bussin' featuring Lil Baby. Then it was We Go Up featuring Fabio Foreign. Then it was Super Freaky Girl, which was her very first #1 solo hit and #1 debut as a solo artist. Congrats to Nicki because, she deserved it. Then she did the Super Freaky Girl remix with JT, Bia, Malibu Mitch, the girl from Love and Hip Hop, I can't think of her name, Akbar, and it's somebody else was on the record. I haven't heard it in so long, but the Super Freaky Girl and the Super Freaky Girl remix. And then this year she released Red Ruby to Sleep. She also released Barbie World with Ice Spice, but that was for the Barbie soundtrack. I don't think that was gonna be on Pink Friday too. I think that was specifically made for the Barbie World soundtrack. But my question is, do you think all of these singles are going to be on Pink Friday too? Definitely Super Freaky Girl. Just from a business aspect, the song went #1. So it's logically smart to have a #1 song on your album. I mean, it's just gonna drum up more traction for the song so it can continue breaking records. And then I can definitely believe Do We Have a Problem will be on the album because the song went #2 on the Billboard Hot 100. So it didn't go #1, but it definitely went #2. Again, 2 massive successful hits. I strongly believe that they'll be on the album. Now, if it's not on the album, I understand because these songs were released over a year ago. But if it is on the album, look, I'm not that type of person that has a problem with songs released over a year ago on a new album. Because when I hear them, it's like ear candy to me. Like, oh, I know this song. Like, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I know a lot of people do have a problem with that. And it's understandable because it's like, we want new material. We don't want stuff we already heard already. Valid point. From my end, I don't have an issue with it. My only thing is, if you're going to put it on the album, make sure it flows properly with the track list. Do not just stick it at the end of the album like, oh, okay, guess what, y'all know these songs, boom. Like, no. Allow it to flow throughout the album. Strategically place it in the right spot. That way each song can complement each other. That's my whole thing with songs released over a year ago and new albums. So yeah, definitely expect Super Freaky Girl to be on this project. As far as the other singles, I actually love the run that she did in 2022. If it's on the album, cool. If it's not on the album, it ain't that big of a deal. But yeah, y'all, that's my expectations for Pink Friday 2. It's coming out on her birthday, December 8th. I know there's been a lot of buzz about her pushing the album back. I don't care how many times she pushes the album back as long as it comes out. And clearly she pushed it back for a good reason. Maybe a sample didn't clear. Maybe somebody turned their verse in at the last minute. Maybe she had to re-record something. Maybe a deal with the streaming networks didn't work. I don't know. But just know she said it's coming out on her birthday. And we just gonna have to hold her to it because that's like next week. Friday, actually. I'm excited for Nicki Minaj. I'm excited to see what she do. I'm excited to see the records she breaks. I'm excited to see the numbers that she break. I know a lot of her fans feel some type of way because they haven't had like the stereotypical album is coming route. You know, like they said online they haven't had like, you know, a lead single. They haven't had any music videos. It's been no real anticipation for this album. There's been no proper rollout. Nicki would just post something and just keep it pushing. Listen, y'all doing too much. The album is coming out. She hosted the VMAs and performed a new song. So y'all doing too much. Like, we all gonna be listening to Nicki Minaj. So that's it for this video. Let me know your expectations for Pink Friday 2. And yeah, we're gonna see what Nicki Minaj got to bring to the table with album number 5. All right. Drake, you better not drop anything else. Come on, bro. 4 albums in 2 years. Is that not crazy? I keep saying, I don't know why I keep bringing up Drake. This is about Nicki Minaj. Let me know your expectations for Pink Friday 2. And possibly I'll do an album review on it. But until next time. I appreciate you guys for making it all the way to the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. The links are in the description box below. And I will see you on the next episode.